You may know him from his work with one of Canada's favorite bands, Arkells. Frontman Max Kerman is expanding his resume. His debut book, Try Hard, released on April 22nd, and he'll be here soon in Winnipeg, too. So it's a great time to pick up a copy for yourself. He joins me now. Good morning, Max.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Tell us about Try Hard.
Oh, well, as a self-employed person, you have to give yourself a schedule every day. And the band takes up most of my time. And I've been happily employed as a member of the band Arkells for almost 20 years now. But I realized there's 2 times during the year, the last week of August and the first couple weeks of January, that I became very irritable because nobody in the music business would get back to my emails. Everybody was on vacation. So I was like, I need to think of something to do that doesn't require other people. And over the years, people have said you should write a book, and I never had any interest in it. But I have always enjoyed talking about what a day-to-day life looks like in a job like my own. And that's where I started. And that's sort of what the book is about.
That's so funny because I feel like you're always coming out with new music. So the fact that you think you should be doing more is great. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, I enjoy it too. It doesn't really feel like work. I feel like anything that feels like work, I would like want to nap immediately.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm asked to do anything I am not interested in, I get like sleepy, like physically tired. If you were to ask me to put together an IKEA furniture set, like I would give up instantly.
Well, whoever's motivated by that, I want to meet that person for sure. What are you putting in the book, though, to get people to think creatively?
Well, I think there's a lot of mysticism around art. And I think a lot of people don't necessarily think of themselves as a creative person or as an artistic person. But in pulling back the curtain in what we do every day, you realize it's really just about putting one foot in front of the other. You know, it's about like having an idea and then becoming a problem solver. And there's so many times where I'm stuck on some creative riddle, and I just think, who is the person in my life that would like to enjoy this riddle with me? So, you know, sometimes it's the guys in the band, if we're talking about music. Sometimes if I'm trying to think of a clever social media post, I'll call a great comedy writer friend of mine. You know, sometimes when I need advice on fashion, I have friends for that too. So it's about being a part of a community and figuring out who's the person, you know, to go on that journey with you.
So how has, furthermore, music inspired this book? So was it the music that inspired the book, or the book that's inspired some music, perhaps?
Well, I mean, I've spent so much of my life working in the creative group that is Arkells, and working with producers and working with sound engineers and people on tour. But I think that skill set has helped inform everything I do, because it's really about being part of a team. And even when you're working on a book, something that feels like a creative endeavor, a solo creative endeavor, you're still talking to lots of people. You know, I had great conversations with our manager and my editor, Laura, who was able to provide so much great feedback. So even things that feel solitary can feel like a team effort.
Thank you so much. He's going to be in Winnipeg on Friday, April 25th for a booking and signing those books, rather, at McNally Robinson, starting at 6 p.m. Thank you so much, Max.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I have one more thing to say.
What's that?
Well, last time we were in Winnipeg, I believe it was a Friday night, maybe it was a Saturday, but Drone Gate happened. We were playing at the Burt Block party, and a drone came right up to stage, and they had to find the guy who did it. So that guy is out of jail and wants to come to the book signing. I'd love to say hello.
I love that. That's perfect. Thank you.